Still without a clue why I'm here, this is Tell It to Someone. First question, of course, is from Nish Brown. Would I be more successful at attracting a love interest if I wore bear goggles underwater or swimming goggles at dance club? Well, of course, it depends on, the people in the Olympic Games are probably very, very, very successful at attaining love interests, and they wear swimming goggles underwater. But they are swimming goggles underwater, and you want to mix and match the things. The thing is that, look, I was security guard at not the Olympic Games, the Commonwealth Games. I was guarding the big bowl of condoms. Well, it was not a big bowl; it was 3 big bowls. They were big bowls of fish bowls full of condoms. You wouldn't want to put a fish in there anyway, not enough room, what with all the condoms in there. And I know the rivers and streams and lakes and stuff are full of condoms anyway, but fish shouldn't be swimming with condoms. That's all I'm saying. They shouldn't be. They are, but they shouldn't be. Too many whitefish, not enough goldfish. Anyway, what's the point? What's the point I'm trying to make here? I can't remember. I don't think I have one. Anyway, I think they had 3 large bowls full of condoms because they kept on using them. And because they were using them, I must surmise, because I wasn't actually guarding their bedrooms or anything, that they were using them because they had love interests. A lot of love interests. Like a handful of love interests every day, some of them. It was a lot of them. 3 bowls full before lunch. I only did 1 shift in the place with the condoms and the... Anyway. So I think the goggles might be a thing, but it might not be the main thing. I think it might be all of the swimming and athletics they do with the goggles on. And they use the goggles so their eyes don't get bloodshot and stuff. And they can see underwater and that sort of thing. So it's not... The goggles are not the main thing. The main thing is being like a really buff athlete and stuff, I think. I don't know, because I've never been one. An athlete, buff or otherwise. Next question, of course, is Reverend Dr. Joe Treddy. When will you finally release some dangerously talented merchandise, and what would be in the product range? I did kind of have one of those shops at the t-shirt shop place like 10 years ago, and nobody bought anything. It would have been t-shirts, not like this t-shirt, one with me on it. And I don't think people want one with me on it, because, I mean, this is a Venusaur. I can't compete with a Venusaur. They mega evolve. Next question, of course, is from the Emperor Fabulous. Is a pointed head still the best defense against the drop bear attack, or has your technology progressed beyond that? Well, of course, I might have a pointed hat here. It's pointed. This is pointed. It's a hat. So if I put it on, I don't think it'd work. Maybe a Viking helmet, because they got 3 points, one here and one here and one in the middle. This won't work. It'd help, but it won't work. Next one, question is Heavy Wasawas. Is the coconut tree racist? The coconut tree thing. Was this... I don't know. I haven't... Is this about Is this about falling from a coconut tree? You know, I haven't seen the full story, but I think that was ages ago, wasn't it? I mean, that was Keith Richards. I mean, I don't know how you'd be. I don't quite know how you can be racist against Keith Richards, because, you know, he's one of the Rolling Stones, and he's sort of changed his appearance over the last 50 years, 60 years since he was since he first started being rock god, and now he's in his 80s, and he probably doesn't remember much about what happened in that coconut tree, partially because of the fall from the coconut tree, and partially because of all the drugs. And by all the drugs, I mean he had all of the drugs. All of them. That's why he's still alive. Well, I mean, sort of why he's still alive. And some of the drugs shorten your life, and some of the drugs lengthen your life, and some of them just cut everything. Whew, I don't know. I'm not on many drugs. I'm not on many drugs. Mostly asthma stuff and things. So I don't know about drugs, because I'm not on drugs. I'm just tired sometimes. That's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask a question, ask a question in the question asking place below. All this dovetail question right here is for you to answer for me if you can't think of anything to ask me, because you don't know, because it's my job to be creative and your job to watch or something. Well, it's not your job. Your job is like, I don't know, like quantity surveyor or kitchen hand or paralegal or electrician or quantum dynamicist. I think I made one of those up, but I don't know. Or emergency medicine, or something to do with accountancy or something. I'm dangerously talented. I don't have a cool sign off.